All right, this is probably the biggest and craziest first aid kit that I've seen on Amazon. You can see that the size of this thing is like a miniature backpack, and I'm probably going to be leaving this either in the car for when we go hiking or if we go anywhere. And you can see, like I said, it's like a full backpack essentially, and it's got these straps over here on the back which you can attach to anything. It's also going to have a strap right here to kind of hold everything in. And we're going to go through this, and I'm going to show you everything that's inside and what's included in here, because this thing is crazy. It's literally got everything that you would need for any type of emergency. So first things first, let's take a look up here on the front. You can see that we've got a little patch on the front, which we can move that around as well. You could also add other patches on here, so I do like that they have that there, because I do want to add some other Velcro patches on the front there. This part over here on the back, if we open it up, you can see that this whole part right here is going to be Velcro. So if you wanted to completely detach this back part, you can. It's full Velcro. All right, let's go ahead. Let's open it up and let's see everything that comes inside this kit. All right, so in here, let's go ahead. Let's open this whole thing up. Let's see what we got in here. So first things first, I'm going to see is these glow sticks that are right here on the side. So it's going to have 2 of those glow sticks. Over on this side, we've got our hygiene care. We've got our antiseptic wipes. Right above that, we've got ourselves an emergency blanket. And you can see here that everything is gonna be labeled. So you can see the emergency blanket. We've got our shears up here at the top, which are gonna be great for cutting gauze or any other bandage or anything like that. We also have our burn care. We've got some burn cream. Then we've got these sterilized gloves that are going to come in these little packs. These are great for removing ticks. So you can see these are extraction pins. We also have some safety pins right here. We've got a nice thick and dense pair of tweezers. These are great to get any type of thorns or pull anything out of a wound. And you can see these are very high quality, thick, dense tweezers. We've got a triangular bandage, so you could use this as a quick sling in a pinch. You've got a breathable cloth wrap. We've got our wound dressing right here. Then we've got our stability aid. So we've got things like our pressure bandage right there. Then we also have an 18-inch splint as well. A bunch of these gauze rolls. We're even gonna have a CPR kit as well. So this is an amazing thing to have inside of a first aid kit, something that you don't typically see unless you have a larger kit like this. And that's why this is great, because this is really just going to have you covered regardless of whatever situation you're in. And you know, when you're out there and something goes wrong, you do not want to not have something on you. We also have our zip wound closures, so that's going to be great. A bunch of other wound care down here at the bottom. We've got things like our finger cots. We've got our regular strip band-aids. We've got some triple antibiotic ointments. We've got some transparent bandage right there. Even things like these iPads, gauze swabs, and even as detailed as non-adherent wound dressing. Now I know that Survive X is a huge brand on Amazon. They've got all types of other products as well. I also have their travel kit right here, which I'm not going to go into that in this specific video. And then I also have their burn kit as well. So with the combination of this larger pack plus some of their other ones, I feel like I'm really going to be prepared for pretty much any situation that me or my kids and my family are in. So I'm able to protect them regardless of the situation. Now, if you're not really sure what to do, or you know, maybe you're in a situation that you just didn't think you would be in and you don't really know how to handle it, it's great that there's also going to be a first guide in here. It's going to have your emergency numbers on the front, but it's also going to have things like, let's say there's a head injury. What am I supposed to do with a head injury? Maybe someone is having an allergic reaction. What type of allergic reaction, and what am I supposed to do about it? So all that stuff is going to be right there inside of your first aid pamphlet. Over on the side, they're also going to give you just a quick pencil, just in case if you need to write anything down in an emergency. But like I said, they really have everything that you're really going to need. You've got your wound care, you've got your laceration care, you've got bandages, you've got stability aid, you've got gloves, you've got everything down to glow sticks. You've got all types of dressing, all types of wrapping. You even have a pair of shears, and we even have some more stuff over here on the side. basic things like a cold pack. We've got some personal meds, so things like Tylenol type stuff. We've got more cooling patches, so maybe you're out in the heat and you need something to cool yourself down. You've got a hazardous waste bag right there, and all of this is going to fit right here inside of this backpack. So once you're done using it and you got what you needed from it, it's great. You could really just zip this whole thing back up and keep it where you need it to be. So if you're looking for a survival kit, something that's going to have you covered in any type of emergency situation, then I would definitely recommend picking this one up.